What's up, friends of the good mood? This is Manni, and welcome to the brand new Mk2 level 12 maxed 4.5 updated Trident launcher in War Robots. Finally, we have a Trident launcher that has the free reloading mechanism that the Polarbearz have, and we can deal so much more damage with this. Look, 2 hits, 3 hits, 4 hits, and this full Kamiho is like instantly killed. And that's just so much better now. The Trident is actually useful now. I'm not even joking, the Trident was a worthless piece of crap before. Sorry for saying it like that. But now with the free reloading mechanism, it becomes so much more useful in the game. You can now finally counter Bulgazaris at long range with a heavy weapon. Before, you had to use a Spectre with Polarbearz because only medium weapons had this kind of power to do this. Now you have finally a heavy weapon that is capable of bypassing a physical shield at long range, like the Bulgazari, which was basically immune to damage when it was at long range before. So, countering whatever it is behind this wall right there, firing 3 fat salvos into him and splashing him when he feels safe. And that's the big thing on the Trident, literally big, because you have a massive splash radius. I think there's nothing in the game that has a bigger splash radius on a weapon than the Trident, except for maybe Zenith and Noricums, which are different weapons. Look, we're countering a Fury right there. A Fury with Zeus. Zeus normally destroyed the heck out of Tridents, and now you can stay out of line of sight because you have splash radius and can kill him because you have the free reloading mechanism, and you can fire a little bit more in your alpha salvo. Now, how does that work? Why can you open up with more alpha damage than before? In theory, nothing has changed, right? The answer is simple. You now start reloading while firing, okay? So you're fully charged with your weapon, all right? And you send your first rockets, and then you already start reloading, alright? So by the time you have sent the third and last salvo, you have already reloaded the first one. So you can send 4 rocket salvos in a row instead of 3 that you were able to do before with the old Trident launcher. And that's why you have a bigger alpha damage. And then you can keep firing every 3 seconds another rocket. So that means you have a much higher damage span or alpha damage in a short time period than you had it before, simply based off the fact that you can do so much, send more rockets along the way, okay? The Trident launcher, the old one, would then come back with the 3 rockets it sends again, but by the time that reaches that, you already have sent like 9 or 8 salvos now. So it's just so much more useful and fun, and I'm so happy to use this. And I'm probably gonna use the new Trident launcher a lot more from now on. I have never used the Trident before, only on an old Carnage video, but I quickly realized the Trident is just not useful enough, and it was just too restricted with the 3 rocket salvo, and you couldn't stop the rockets anymore, and then you're reloading forever and blah. Now it's free. You can fire like Polarbearz and Pins can, and you can be so much more effective. Let's fire them in sequence. Right here, I was firing the rockets in sequence, and you see I almost killed the full Pursuer with this. Now he's coming again, and he's getting just instantly killed right there, because he had to use his stealth to get there, so he was no longer had his stealth anymore. Of course, if he had his stealth, he would have killed me easily, but still. Interesting to see that the damage output you now have is enough to actually kill enemies. You can actually deal damage now. Look, we're fully charged, and there is an Inquisitor sitting up on the ramp. 3 hits, 4 hits, and now he's going behind the cover, and here comes the 5th salvo. A 5th salvo! That was unheard of before with a Trident launcher. You only had 3. Now I sent 5 salvos and almost completely killed the Inquisitor up there. And keep in mind, we're not running boosters. This is just Mk2 level 12 maxed Tridents. With boosters, you can have more if you like, right? So this is it's really good. I love it. And although the Dragoon is still stronger than the Trident launcher, you can still deal more damage with the Dragoon because it also has the free reloading mechanism. But at least you have something that bypasses physical shields at long range now. Something to use against Bulgazaris, finally, okay? And I'm really happy to have this, man. This is so good. So we have a brawling Hize coming up, and we're a sniper with rockets that had to go through his energy shield first and then start dealing damage to him. And even though we had that, we still dealt a really significant damage to him. We also took heavy damage ourselves, of course. But yeah, I'm trying to splash his shield around the wall, but didn't work. He seemed to have been too far away. And clearly, because I killed him before, that was the Bulgazari, he wants to take revenge with an Hize. And the Hize is literally the strongest counter you can bring to a Trident launcher, because you need to get through that energy shield first, and it keeps regenerating, and you just don't deal the damage necessary. Well, not before, but now you can. Look, I almost killed him, and I was down to less than half HP. And I would now kill him because I depleted his shield again, but I got killed from behind. So even though I only had half a Fury, I still was able to almost beat the full Hize to it. And to show you the damage perfectly that we've just done in the round, you can see down there in the bottom, I removed all other weapons from the existing robots, so I only have this one Fury Trident. That proves to you guys that whatever damage statistics you're going to see now, it is only what we have done with the Trident. And I can tell you, in the old Trident launcher, we would have never done more than 600,000 damage. We would have never gone past 600,000 damage with the old Trident launcher. We've done 1.4 million now with a new Trident launcher here on Canyon, and it was just fun. So, let's run another setup here, and that was the perfect long-range map, but you may ask yourself, okay, you did well on a sniper map with a sniper. Ho 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 boo hoo, okay? How about running it on maps? You can't influence the map. So if you run a Trident, you may end up on Valley, right? You may end up on a shorter range map where you can't do as well. So what I do right here, I lock down everybody who's coming for the center beacon. I lock down 3 enemies and I capture the center beacon. With a Corona, I just locked this guy, and then I kept the beacon, and that's it. Now, this guy right there is almost killing me with his Scourge, but he's now reloading, so that gives me an opportunity to kill him. Alright, so, we're back here, we're still alive, and I captured the center beacon. So I think I've done my fair share, or my contribution for the team. I deserve to jump into a sniper now and just try to do my best sniping. Maybe my team can hold the center beacon for a long time. We're gonna see, right? So, I'm walking back because it's a long-range setup that needs long range to fire. And there is a full Lancelot coming around the corner, and we just depleted this Lancelot. 60% health we just took out. And there is a Bulgazari back there in the distance who got another 2 shots. So that was 6 salvos that we have already sent. With the old launcher, we would have only sent 3 so far. There is a guy coming up. Boop. Done. Alright, so this, by the way, is a good spot on Valley. A better spot than the other side. The other side doesn't have this good spot because it's not elevated. This one here is a little bit elevated, so you can send these rockets more effectively. Alright, so I think we've already done some good damage. The enemy seems to be recapping the center beacon now, unfortunately, so we're no longer in control of the center beacon. I need to be more careful because, keep in mind, the enemy can now spawn there. This guy right there with his pursuer, before he reaches cover, boom. Deleted from the game, blown out of existence by this huge Trident launcher right here. I love the look, I love the sound, I love the big rocket, I love everything about this weapon, man. Hey, man, I was waiting for this so long. You probably remember me complaining about the Trident weakness for a bit and wishing the new reloading mechanism here. And it just updated the game so much. Oh no, he just dropped his resistance. Oh, man, I hit him twice when he had his resistance down, so that equals 6 shots if he hadn't had his resistance. Because he takes 3 times as much damage here, the Dragoon, the Falcon, when he has the extra weapons out. He did not see me here. So, what is this? An Lancelot with a Redeemer? Let's see what we can do with him. Boom. Boom. Ah, okay, he walks backwards. I was unable to kill him. But there's another Lancelot with Dragoon and something else. I think I just destroyed all weapons simultaneously. Look at this guy. He has a Dragoon and 2 Tarans. And this one salvo destroys... No, wait a minute. The previous salvo destroys everything. Boom. 2 weapons went away. The Dragoon went away and the Taran went away. And just 1 salvo. This guy was really unlucky right there. Okay, we have an Inquisitor. Boom, hit 2 times, 3 hits. 3 hits and he's almost done. Dude, this is just too crazy. We're still almost full HP, by the way, right? We're still doing a great job at maintaining our own robot as well. And in terms of beacon control, my team is taking back the center beacon. So, oh, this Inquisitor is locked down, so we can now deal some good damage. Boom, 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 kill. And yeah, so I don't see a reason for me to go and do something else as long as my team is still capable of holding the center beacon right there. So I'm just gonna wait and splash. This guy right there thinks he's in safety. He thinks he's got some nice cover to save him, but yeah, well, the Trident splash radius is too big for you to be safe around this corner. So this is the Falcon. I'm not going to fire on the Falcon when he doesn't have his resistance down, because that would, you know, limit my firepower by a lot. Oops, I wasted a rocket, but he thinks he's safe. Freeman thinks he's safe right there around the corner. So I'm trying to send one there and then one there, but it didn't work. He wasn't walking to the other side. I should have just kept sending the rockets right there. See, he keeps getting splashed by this huge splash radius. Tulumbas wouldn't have been able to do this. You don't have enough splash radius with Tulumbas, but the Trident does. Alright, let's walk over here, and oops, there's somebody. He used his Spectre. Oh wow, 2 stealth jumpers are coming in. Thankfully I have this cover to walk behind. And now when their stealth drops, I should be able to start opening fire. Boom, boom, boom. I killed something and I double splashed the other guy, so I think I multiplied my firepower right there. And now I'm afraid, because I know we have 2 stealth jumpers back around the corner. Now it's 3. They have 3 stealth jumpers around the corner, so I decide to go for some distance right here. And thankfully he doesn't have a lockdown weapon, so I can walk back here. And I even received some health from the Mender next to me. That's cool. Alright, and there is this Spectre over there. Do I get him? I got him once. I got him only once, unfortunately. The pressure that this one Mender did, Mercury did, was too great, and I had to retreat. Alright, we're getting some health again here from the Mender. Nice job there. Thanks for the healing. So we have 170,000 health. So can I splash him? A little bit. One rocket salvo was able to splash him. Alright. Uh-oh. What's the other thing now? I'm not sure what the other guy has. I'm afraid. Uh-oh. It's a... Oh, no, it's a Spectre. Oh! The Spectre somehow forgot to stealth jump. I don't know why. But now we have a stealth jumping Spectre coming up, and I'm gonna make a stealth deny. Hold on. Boom! In midair with a Trident launcher, I hit him with direct fire. Stealth denied! That's right. That's so awesome, dude. I love it. And, yeah, so let's keep going, capture the beacon right here, and then have a look at how much damage we have done at the end of the round. I can't wait to see this. So this guy just got completely killed here. 60-70% damage now done to this Bolgazari with our 5 salvos or 6 that I sent at him. And yeah, will I be able to fire one more time? Let's see. If he comes out to the right, I will be. But looks like a pursuer. It's too fast. Yep, I sent 1 salvo that was able to hit him because I said it before he activated stealth. After that, everything was a miss. And the Mender actually brawled him to death. Crazy. Alright, so let's have a look at how much damage we have done in the second round, which was on a brawling map this time, not really a sniper map, right? So, victory. And we have got, once again, 1.3 million damage, 100,000 less than in the last round, guys. So yeah, is that a good setup now? Is the Trident now back and worth it? Absolutely. It's a really good weapon now, and it's finally worth using again. Finally, a heavy weapon capable of doing some decent damage with the rocket splash, right? So yeah, let's leave it like that. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and comment down below. And if you haven't already, hit subscribe, as brutal as a man can hit for more. Thanks for bearing with me. You guys are awesome. As always, Manni-Gaming signing off. Bye-bye.